I was with the client and I asked my buyers what kind of house they were looking for. They said, well, something affordable, modern, close to town, downtown, private, on an acre with mountain views and no neighbors. And I said, cool, cool. So you just want a unicorn with a mortgage. You want something that's impossible. Obviously, that's impossible. But hey, um, nothing is impossible, but that's pretty impossible. But I know you've worked with clients that are impossible to work with, and that's always fun, right? It's a challenge. I got a few clients like that right now. Hope they're not watching. No, I'm just joking. So what are the major things that are happening right now in the real estate industry? I'm going to show you guys first off how to have better SEO as a real estate agent. We have a bot that will help your SEO perform better. There's 3 ways to perform better on your SEO, and I'll dive into that more on another call. But for this one, I'm just going to give you our bot so that you can perform better search engine optimization, so you can actually show up on Google at the top of Google. So we're working on our stuff right now, and in about 90 days we'll be at #1. So watch out. So major industry developments, right? There's commission structure overhaul. All the agents are trying to figure out how. The number one question I get, we have 12 listings right now. The number one question I get from agents is, hey, what is the seller offering the buyer's commission, right? That's the number one question I get asked now. Like, hey, tell me a little bit about the house. It's like, hey, and so agents, they're trying to figure out how to provide for their families. I get it, so they have to ask that question. But the understanding the rise of private listings. We have the Compass and Zillow war. What does that look like? Increased seller concessions. That's showing that it's more turning into a buyer's market. But what I will say, an agent I coach on the East Coast, he was saying that he put in 2 offers and they got 5 offers on each one of those ones he put in the house. So I believe that there's going to be a ripple effect across the country. So affordability challenges, this is more of a consumer problem, not necessarily a real estate problem, but there's 233 cities compared to 85 cities last year that the starter home is $1 million, right? So as far as affordability goes, everybody's like, how do we afford a house? Institutional investment, distressed properties. Okay, there's been a fund, several funds put together, $6 billion to target distressed commercial properties. So commercial properties are obviously having a hit, but there's also major opportunity within commercial. And so what does that all look like as the real estate agent? How do you navigate all of those things? And one of the things that I think you should focus on is a niche. Like, how do you focus on a specific area in your business that you can become the market expert in, right? Where people come to you no matter what, even if their best friend is, you know, um, an agent in this area, but you happen to be the go-to, the number one, becoming that dominant listing agent in a certain market, in a certain area, in a certain neighborhood, where everybody knows your name. Okay. So let me share with you this SEO, like, so you can become #1 in whatever you want to become #1 in, right? So let me share my screen here. It's going to be, share my screen. Um, so this is a bot we built to make our SEO better and figure out what people are searching for. I'll close this down, and I'll do this so you guys can see this. Let me go ahead and flip. Mm, Let me see if we can do this. So I'll just type it in real quick. Let's flip back, and then I'll just show you the results. How's that sound? Cool. All right. What? Let me see. I am in Durango, Colorado, real estate, and I want to know the top 20 things searched for real estate so I can create content around it. Okay, so you're going to create content around it. You're going to do YouTube. YouTube's the biggest search engine next to Google. You're going to have blogs. You're going to have all these back end keywords that are plugged into your website. All these things. So to effectively target your content strategy for Durango, Colorado, top real estate search topics in Durango, homes for sale in Durango, Durango real estate market trends, best neighborhood in Durango, Durango luxury homes, Durango mountain property resorts, first time home buyers, lands for sale in La Plata County, Durango condos, da 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 da. Right? These are all top keywords. So no matter what your market is, now you know what people are searching for. And then this is a pre-prompted bot, right? That's going to be able to grab all the things, not just random things. So it's really important to either prompt things right or um, get a bot that somebody else has already built, like we have, and we'll give it to you for free. Just message us bot or SEO, and we'll send it to you. And all you got to do is plug in that. Right now you can help your website show up and become number one for a specific thing. So maybe there's this person you can get really detailed here. We could also say, what are the top 10 things I should write a blog about in Durango. Okay. Um, so the reason why you're going to do this is to add value, because people want to read about what it's like living in Durango or watch a video about what it's like living in Durango, what's happening in Durango, whatever that is, right? Um, Best neighborhoods, market trends and updates, how to buy a home in Durango as a first time buyer, top 5 things you should know about buying land in Durango and La Plata County. These are all great topics, right? So if you want that bot, I'd encourage you just to grab it, and then I'll give it to you, right? So anyways, search engine optimization is major, and if you're not using it in your business, it's going to slowly sink. So I encourage you to figure out how to become number one in whatever area you want to become number one in, whether that's land and ranch, whether it's a certain neighborhood, whether it's a certain market, whether it's luxury, no matter what it is, right? So anyways, this will help you. And so we're all about helping agents, helping hundreds of agents across the country with our funnels, with our bots, all the fun stuff. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed some of this content, and go ahead and smash that like, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next episode of What's Happening in Real Estate. All right.